I love the steel guitar. I know it's acoustic. I think the proper English word is stolen. I do like it. I I'm not into that. I'm not a thief. I don't want the police heat. Although I was in a police chase the other day through Tewantin there for about 20 minutes, but I'm fairly sure they didn't know I was behind them. I got pulled over by the cops one time, and the old copper, his name was Joe Walsh, I remember, because it was the same name as the guitarist from the Eagles. And he's up at my window, and he comes up with all the attitude in the world, and he says, "You ever been stopped before?" I said, "No, I've been driving around aimlessly since I got my licence. Thank Christ you pulled me over, I can finally get out and stretch my legs." He says, "Is there any reason why your car's up on the footpath?" I said, "Well, obviously the gutter didn't stop me in time." He says, "Name?" I said, "What?" He says, "Name, your name." I said, "Name me name. My name's Brad. Why would I rename it?" It's idiotic, although I do like Steve. I don't know if that's going to work because the licence says Brad. He says, "Get out of the car." I said, "Righto, smart ass, where have you just come from?" I said, "That car you just told me to get out of." He said, "Have you been drinking?" I said, "Well, not since I left the pub." He goes, "When did you have your last drink?" I said, "Just before I left the pub." He goes, "Oh, when did you have your last drink? Just before you left the pub?" I said, "Exactly, Sherlock." Well done. He said, "Are you after a ticket?" I said, "Well, I just won the meat tray down at the pub." He said, "Do you think this is funny?" I said it'd have more of an effect if you had wearing a clown's costume, but give me a few of your best gags. And he says, "Turn around and spread them." I said, "Oh, careful opening up with a dirty one, mate, they don't always work." Anyway, it all went a bit pear-shaped when I offered him a bribe. He said, "How much are we talking?" I said, "Nothing, you waive the ticket and I won't tell everyone you're a dickhead." But since I lost my licence, I've really enjoyed riding the buses. I like when I'm riding the buses, I like when we go past the strip joint, I just get up and say to the driver, "This is where I get off." And then go back down and sit in my seat. This is Jacko, folks. Give him a round of applause. He sees me everywhere I go. He's in Tamworth, he's here. And he's one of the greatest sound guys that you could ever hear.